stuck together. This is the first episode where Topaz is shown to speak, despite appearing previously in I Am My Mom and Are You My Dad?
I don't know what Topaz would do if she didn't have Topaz.
The trial. This trial also acts as foreshadowing for the Pink Diamond reveal, as there is a contradiction with Blue Diamond's assertion that Pink was shattered with a sword. In the episode Bismuth claimed she forged the sword such that it couldn't shatter gems.
Can cut through a gem's physical form in an instant, destroying the body, but never the gem.
Off colors. The scene where Lars flies backward, hits his head on the wall of the kindergarten, and falls to his death after exploding the shattering robonoid has been censored in many countries. Lars' head. After disappearing in Lion's 4 alternate ending, the star iris that closes the show returns. Jury wins. This is the first episode to officially mention Lars and his parents' last name, which had been previously revealed in the book Keep Beach City Weird, You Can't Handle the Truth.
Lars Barriga? Mr. and Mrs. Barriga's son? Did you even know he was still missing?
Gemcation. Ronaldo mentions Princess Koala Princess, a character who appears in the series OKKO Let's Be Heroes, a show made by Rebecca Sugar's husband.
Well? No messages from Connie.
Raising the bar. This episode marks the second time Lapis leaves the Earth.
I'm not getting caught in the middle of another war.
Back to the kindergarten. This is the first time Smoky Quartz has bubbled a gem. Sadie Killer. This episode shows the paper money in Steven Universe world has a diamond symbol instead of a US president. The Visa credit card company exists in the Steven Universe world.
1 dog nut, medium well. 1 coffee with milk and sugar, hold the coffee.
Kevin Party. 301, the area code of Steven's phone number, is a real-life area code in Western Maryland. Maryland is where Rebecca Sugar is from.
Yeah, 301, 555.
Here, you enter it.
Lars of the Stars. This is the first time Connie and Lars have interacted on screen since Connie's debut in Bubble Buddies.
Hey, speaking of Earth, your parents put this together for you.
Oh.
Jungle Moon. This is the first episode where an alien species other than the gem appear. In this case, the non-sentient fauna and the bird-like aliens on the Jungle Moon. Your Mother and Mine. This episode marks the first on-screen appearance of White Diamond, though she's not directly mentioned and only her hand and silhouette are shown.
Who wants a party sub?
Big Show. During the band's performance of Ghost, Sadie is shown making sure to carefully turn off the microphone before dropping it on stage, a technique used to avoid microphone feedback. Pool hooping. This is the second time in which one of the crystal gems works at the Big Donut, the first being Steven in Joking Victim.
I never thought I'd see you working here. Have we fallen on hard times?
Letters to Lars. The idea that Garnet and Greg play tennis together on weekends was first jokingly suggested by episode co-writer Lamar Abram in a 2016 interview about the season 6 premiere. Can't Go Back. Or when Pearl holds Rose's sword, a part of the melody of Do It For Her can be heard.
Mom's sword?
A single pair rose. A packet of sugar with the brand Rare Sugar can be seen alongside the large variety of items stored within Pearl's gem, which is most likely a reference to Rebecca Sugar. Now we're only falling apart. This is the first time a gem is seen emerging from a kindergarten.
Incredible! We gotta get down there and check it out. What?
What's your problem? While Steven and Amethyst are shown throwing missing Ruby posters from a teacup ride in Beach City, Funland, a woman and a child resembling Lisa and her son Sasuke, respectively from the Studio Ghibli film Ponyo, can be seen on the left.
No idea what she could... Why would she be a cowboy?
The question. This episode was based off a trip Rebecca Sugar took with her brother Steven Sugar for her 29th birthday to Joshua Tree. The scene where Ruby falls off the cliff was inspired when Rebecca drove her car into a ditch in the desert during the trip. Maid of Honor. Peridot and Bismuth are shown interacting with Ruby and Sapphire for the first time.
Is anyone gonna introduce me? Let's give him some space.
Reunited. This is the first episode in which both Blue and Yellow Diamond appear without their respective pearls. Legs from here to Homeworld. This is Amethyst and Connie's first visit to Homeworld.
Pink Diamond, your presence is required.
Familiar. Pink Diamond calling a group of pirates fool's gold is a reference to how it is the alternate name for the said gemstone. Together alone. As of this episode, Yellow Diamond has proved 10 gemstones on screen. The gems were defending and persecuting Zircons, Peridot, Lapis Lazuli, Ruby, Sapphire, Pearl, and Amethyst, and 2 Jades.
Not a bad turnout, Pink.
Escapism. The 2 Watermelon Steven tribes are a reference to the characters from the Dr. Seuss story The Sneetches, in which the tribe that has stars discriminates against the tribe that does not have them and vice versa. Change your mind. The concept of Steven being separated from his gem and then reunifying fusion of his physical body and gem was originally going to happen in Giant Woman, before the Universe came to the conclusion that it would be too soon for that to happen.
Answer me!
She's gone!
Steven Universe Future. Little Homeworld. Connie's pose while sitting down looks similar to the Lo-Fi Girl, who's featured in the Lo-Fi Hip-Hop Beats livestream videos, which in turn originates from the 1995 anime film Whisper of the Heart, a known favorite of Steven Universe creator Rebecca Sugar. Cartoon Network later uploaded an official study with Connie parody video featuring the shot. Guidance. Storyboard revisionist Nicole Rodriguez and Lina Nitura made cameos in this episode as 2 people in the Ferris wheel at Funland.
Well, sometimes you save all the people, but the roller coaster still crashes into the ocean.
Rosebuds. The Zoomans are no longer wearing their earrings as they are now in charge of the zoo. Volleyball. This episode confirms that the formerly corrupted quartzes do have eyes, despite not being visible, as one manifests on Biggs Jasper's finger when her gem is cracked. Bluebird. A painting of the crystal gems with Cat Steven is seen in place of where the rose painting was before by Steven's room.
No!
What?
A special episode. Amethyst leans on the 4-4 by mentioning she has not seen Steven in 11 minutes, about the average length of an episode.
I just miss you, man. I haven't seen you for like 11 minutes.
Snow Day. The episode was accidentally released on Google Play prior to its television debut, but it was taken down shortly after. Why So Blue? Nice Lapis has golden freckles, a reference to the pirate specs on real-life Lapis Lazuli. Little Graduation. This episode marks the last physical appearance of Lars.
I guess it's kind of cute how bad you don't want me to leave.
Of course I don't want you to leave.
Prickly Pear. The premise of plant being inadvertently brought to life, growing rapidly and wreaking havoc is likely a reference to the musical Little Shop of Horrors. In Dreams. Despite being in a dream, this is the first time since the time skip that Connie is shown with her hair down and without hair clips. Bismuth Casual. This is the only Steven Universe Future episode and the last episode overall in general where Uzo Aduba voices Bismuth.
Camshafts is the place to bring your wreck. Get your car repaired for cheap and fair without risking your neck.
Together Forever. This is the first time Ruby and Sapphire appear in their new forms after their regeneration and Change Your Mind. Growing Pain. In the Dog Copter 6 trailer, Drew's name might be a nod to Drew Green, who also storyboarded this episode.
Is this what I think it is? Dogcopter 6, till death do we bark.
Mr. Universe. Carrie Moonbeam, the artist that Greg listened to, is a reference to English rock star David Bowie and his famous Ziggy Stardust character and album. 16 Fragments. This episode was based on the episode idea Ian Jones Courtney had for the original series.
My diamond.
No.
Homeworld Bound. According to the Cooniverse, Chet and Flint were 2 characters who were supposed to be part of the Off-Colors. Everything's fine. Starting with this episode, Miriam Hyman voices Bismuth, since her main voice actress, Uzo Aduba, did not voice Bismuth in the last 3 episodes.
No need for a giant mallet where a humble hammer will do.
19. I Am My Monster. This is the only episode to take place outside Steven's point of view without someone telling him the events of the episode. The Future. This is the first time Pearl is shown voluntarily eating.